So unfortunately, I just had a flashback, and it was brought on by a street I just drove down here in my hometown that is that street is destroyed. I knew it had some work that needed to be done on it, but I didn't know it was to that extent. Those were not regular potholes. I mean, holes in that street were at least a foot deep. And for the car I'm driving today, that was way too deep to be hitting. I mean, even just to ease into them, too deep. Little backdrop on my military history. My primary MOS was 88 Mike. And for those in the military, they understand why I say primary, because yes, you have a primary MOS, but you do many other duties. I was also the POL clerk. I was the tool clerk. I was the calibration NCO. I was the training NCO for a little bit. So you do more. You have a primary MOS when you go in, but there are more duties that you perform once you are in there. Now, for me, in times of war, I was a medium truck driver, which meant I drove 18-wheelers on down to a Humvee. And anyone who's even civilian, truck driver, that when you're driving, that tractor needs to make the trailer do the reverse of what the tractor is doing. So in wartime, dodging I.U.Ds, dodging craters in what once was a road where I.U.Ds had already exploded. There is still remnant, and then some of those craters are decoys or distractions from where another I.U.D is. You don't know where all the I.U.Ds are. So you're having to drive around them. And that was my experience in wartime. Having to dodge some things while I'm pulling whatever. Those who served in transportation units, we pulled anything from personnel to ammunition, to water, to food, whatever could go in the trailer, whatever that tractor could pull, whatever that tractor could load, whatever could be loaded on those trailers, whether it be 31 foot, 41 foot, we pulled it, we hauled it. And that took me back when I came on the street, for those where I live, Howden Street, above, past Scott Meats, past what's that right there, between Broadway and Summit. I came that back road. That street came in the back way from Summit. I did not know that street was like that. When I initially came on the street, yep, I saw a few holes. Okay, I could drive around those. But then the next thing I know, I'm seeing these craters in the street. Now, civilians will see them as big holes. Me, military wartime vet, craters. And I mean, there's like hardly any room to drive around them. So I'm having to really maneuver around these craters. And yeah, immediately it threw me back to wartime. And I knew it. I was like, you are having a flashback. So I'm like, it's okay. Keep driving through. Keep pushing through. I keep driving, keep going through. And at some point, I could not maneuver the car through some of them without having to slowly pull in and roll up and roll through. And me, I'm not knowing the damage that's going to be done to the undertow of the car, because there's nowhere else I can get or go around this road or around these holes in the road. There's nothing I can do. I mean, not even to get close enough up on the curb without going into another doggone crater without driving up on in somebody's yard. That is terrible. I did not know that road was in that condition. Once I got through all that, which was only a few minutes, but it just felt like forever. I finally got on a smooth paved road. I pulled into the store I was going to, which was the meat market. And I immediately just got out the car. I was like, keep moving. Keep moving. Go get in the store. Go what you was going for. And come on out. I did that. I came out. And instead of coming straight home, I just took me, a little short ride on some smooth paved road. Turned on my music. Turned on my Soweto music. I love African music. These guys right here are from Soweto, I believe. This is, this is Kabza and Thunzi. And I believe they're from Soweto. So I turned that music on and just let it play, and I just took me a ride. And then I just grounded myself. I'm like, all right, you're not in wartime. You at home. You just left your grandson's game. You just went to the meat market to grab you some fish. And now you're just going to take you a ride until you settle down. And then you're going to go home. You're going to have your fish. And you're going to chill out with your family and edit this video from your grandson's game. My vet brothers and sisters, that is how you do it. That is how you bring yourself down from a flashback. Now, that may not work for everybody, but I know it worked for me. And I learned that through therapy. Before, I just used to battle it through. Whatever had set me back or flashed me back, man, I would just be pissed for however long. But then in therapy and speaking to other brothers and sisters who've been through wartime, they all said the same thing. Just talk yourself back. Bring yourself back. Keep moving. And while I'm talking, I'll check in. No, I'm not harm to myself or anyone else. Yes, I do have weapons to my disposal, but they are for self-defense, not to harm myself or anyone else. And yes, I am a safe, secure place. I am not a threat to anyone else, and no one is of harm to me. And no, I do not have any thoughts of harming myself or anyone else. So with that, therapy and other soldiers, other veterans saying the same thing. Just talk yourself back. You're not there anymore. To all servicemen and women who are currently serving, whatever branch you are in, thank you for your service. When you have time for downtime, take it. I was one during times of war. I would be selected for downtime. Each time I turned it down. I should not have done that. I should have taken the downtime and taken time to rest. Because with not taking my downtime, my chain of command is assuming that I'm fine because I'm still functioning. So yes, I was sent back out on more missions when I could have been on downtime. And in those times where I was taking those extra missions, it was causing more damage. I had no clue. So, when you have time for downtime, take it. Yeah, you feel fine. Okay, good. Continue to feel fine in your downtime. Take the downtime. Take it. Because I've been out of the military for over 30 years now. Yeah, been 30 years now. And just that simple. Me coming down the street threw me back. And one mission I recall in particular, when we out dodging those I.U.Ds, I was offered downtime and I didn't take it. when you're offered your downtime, when you're selected for it, tell your platoon sergeant, master sergeant, first, whoever, tell them yes. I will take it. Now I am going to go in here with my family because they probably wonder what took me so long to get home, and I left the stadium before them. I'm going to go in here and fry my fish, have me a couple of fish sandwiches, edit my grandson's game out, load it up to his channel, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to find me another game or a replay NFL game in here somewhere to watch during that time. But I'm going to chill out, and then later on I'm going to take a drive out to the lake, and I'm going to get me some ice cream, lemon cheesecake bites from the Frosty Cove. You know. You all have a good day, and my veterans, I love you. Thank you for your service. Those servicemen and women who are currently servicing, I love you, I appreciate you, and I thank you for your service. Y'all have a good day.